So, it's been a while since I've done a RPG a day. So, for anybody that doesn't know, the idea is to answer one question about role playing games, tabletop role playing games, each day in August. And there's prompts put out by Autocratic, and I think one of the key things is to remain positive about the games that you're talking about. So, the question for today was, what was the first game that you played this year? And I can't honestly remember, but I'm fairly confident it would have been a game called Old School Essentials, which is primarily 1981 red box basic D&D. Well, basic and expert, there were two boxes back in 81. I really got fed up with, I played quite a bit of Pathfinder, and I then moved over and played quite a lot of 5th edition D&D. And a long time ago decided wasn't really my game, and genuinely thought I just didn't like class and level based systems. And there are a couple of things that happened that ended up with me purchasing a copy of Old School Essentials. And that was a real eye-opener because I absolutely loved it. So, for those of you that are younger than me and haven't read all copious histories, there was basic D&D and expert D&D in about 1981. And around that kind of time, a little bit before that, the company that put it out, TSR, also put out Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, which was the one that came in the big, thick books. And being an impressionable 11-year-old, I decided I didn't want anything that had basic on the cover. So although we had the basic set, I threw myself wholeheartedly into Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. And going back to it now, I realised that was probably a mistake, because I think Basic Expert is a much, much better game. I've been really enjoying it. I've been playing it for a couple of years. It's been my go-to game for a couple of years. We're actually taking a bit of a break at the moment and playing some Conan, but I absolutely love it. I like the fact that the game is more focused on player skill than it is on dice rolls and character skill. And I still like games. I still love Call of Cthulhu. I'm playing Conan at the moment. I really like games where the character has skill and you're rolling against that. But for D&D, not having things like perception checks, but actually having something described and then you talk about how you interact with it and you get clues that way, it does mean that the players are more in control of what happens. It also means there isn't anywhere to hide when it all goes terribly south and somebody gets killed. But that's been a fairly positive experience, I think. I've really enjoyed that aspect of it. It's just been a lot of fun. And I've been amazed at how advanced the rules are, how well everything slots together. It all drives a very particular play style, and it's a play style that I like. But I wasn't expecting that from basic D&D. I thought it was going to be a bit loose around the edges. And the more I played it, rules as written, the more I saw how all the individual bits work together and support one another and give you a really positive game style. So I really enjoyed Old School Essentials. I've been playing it a lot in the Dolmenwood setting, which I think is due to go to Kickstarter in a couple of weeks. But yeah, it's been an awful lot of fun. We've had a really good time with it. We're on hiatus from it at the moment. We've played a bit of Pathfinder 2 this year. Ollie ran that. That was fun. There's other games I want to go back and play because we've done a lot of Old School Essentials. But I really recommend it. I think it's a great system. It's really fun to dig into. It's been really good. So that's day one. I have I don't think I've ever managed to do all 31 days of RPGaDAY, but we'll give it a try and we'll see what happens. I will post this on the 1st of August, and then I'll hopefully keep posting through August. Cheers, have a good day.